Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I know I'm late to the party, but finally I have watched The Long Walk. I need to talk about it. This film is directed by Francis Lawrence, who directed the Hunger Games films, and based on Stephen King's novel of the same name. Straight away, I gotta say, I really enjoyed this film. It was very tense and thrilling. If you don't know what it is set in a dystopian America that is set after a war, and the film follows 50 boys in an annually televised competitive walking marathon. Even hearing that premise, I was really interested. Each person in the competition has to maintain a pace of 3 miles per hour or 4.8 kilometers per hour of non-stop walking for days or weeks, however it takes long, and if they fail the walk after 3 strikes, they sadly die. The last survivor of the competition is the winner, who can win a lot of money and a wish of their choice. First of all, I gotta say, the acting was so good. Cooper Hoffman as Ray and David Johnson as Pete carried the hell out of this film. Their chemistry, literally from the first scene until the last, was so compelling and instantly made me care about these characters. I love their dynamic. The friendship that they had was absolutely great and worked for this film. You needed that passionate, good heart friendship that they had in the midst of all this chaos that was going on around them. And you could tell their dynamic was real, which I want to praise their acting. It was really good, especially David Johnson. He is on the path of becoming a huge star. Every scene he was in, he stole the show. He was brilliant, like in Alien Romulus, which was the first time I've seen him. He shines in every scene and he just elevates the whole film. He plays someone who's very charismatic, yet someone who's very broken, which makes you care and root for his character. The other characters in the film were well established and I really liked all of their dynamic. Even if they were a good character or a bad character, they just worked really well together. And obviously there were people who gets killed, which made me sad because they really built up this tension and they really made me care for these characters, so their eventual death was really sad and impactful for me. And some of them were really unfortunate. To my surprise, I didn't know Mark Hamill was in this film, so seeing him I was like, my man, Luke Skywalker, love that actor. But yeah, the director Francis Lawrence made the Hunger Games film, so he brings that tension found in, stories that deal with survival so well. His experience on the Hunger Games films really paid off in this film because the setting for this film was very eerie and creepy without being a horror film. The subject matter of post-war dictatorship and how they control civilians by masking this survival competition as a way to inspire people was explored so well and made me think even after the film was ended. I think this message and ideology in the film was very strong. I have talked mostly about positive, but I do have some negatives. One of them, which was the biggest one, was the runtime. I wish it was longer. I mean, it's a good thing because I want the film to be longer, but it did affect some character development and character moments. I wanted to explore this world that they have built even more. I know it wasn't integral to the story, but I don't know, just some more context, or even with characters talking. You don't have to show everything, even just by talking, I would have appreciated. I wanted to know what kind of war it was. Was it a real life world? Because there were no real clues as to what it was, and I was really invested in the setting, so I wanted to know more about it. But the shorter runtime, like I said, means less character development. I wanted to see more interactions with these characters because I was really enjoying myself watching these characters, and I felt like I was with them, on this walk. I was exhausted, but any scene that they had cheered me up, so I really wish they had more scenes with this, and the end result was great. But one of my other issues was with the main character and his relationship with his mother. There are some scenes that show you what happens and you can guess what kind of a relationship it is. But like I said, I wish the film was longer so we had more, maybe 1 or 2 scenes about him and his mom or him and his dad, which is an integral part of the story. I don't know. I think I wanted more scenes because I was really enjoying myself and I thought the film was short. Either way, the film really worked. The story and the characters and what happens really did make me cry like a couple of times. The kills, the overall setting, the characters, they felt real and tragic. And honestly, I didn't know who was gonna survive by the end. I kept trying to guess it, but I just gave up. And the film really surprised me with its ending, which I really enjoyed. Overall, I really loved The Long Walk. I thought it was a very solid story with great tension and even better acting. And it just all came together in a nice package as a film. But it did make me want to read the book. I was thinking maybe if I read the book, I'll get more context as to what was happening in this world. I don't know if the book will have that, but now I am really interested. But either way, please let me know, guys. What do you think about the film? I know it's been some months that it's been released, but if you've seen it, please let me know down below. As always, thank you for watching my video, and I'll see everyone on the next video.